Saddened, because we all saw how wonderful his Ajax team played, and I think there's a version of that amongst the United fans thinking that would come here. But his resources of implementing that have been restricted by the players which we have. Sadly, we've got ageing players and young players, and because of that I think he's fighting, or was fighting, to marry the two together, and it just hasn't worked out, and yet we've reverted back to his first team with Casemiro and Eriksen in midfield. Maguire's regularly turning up at centre half, so we're still treading water, and you know, it's rinse and repeat again. As a fan, we loved him. He was the best finisher after Dennis Law, really, playing at United. And is he going to be more of the same? Because obviously he's automatically tarnished with a Ten Hag brush, which is sad. We know that he had a major fallout at PSV before that with the Dutch players. So we have a contingent of Dutch players here. So that's another side issue, which is the politics of the game. And I'd love him to succeed, obviously, but are we going to head down another Ole Gunnar Solskjaer route? That's the other side of it.
Well, it's a difficult one. I'm not a big fan of changing managers mid-season, but I think he's maybe lost one game too many, made a few signings that, maybe he shouldn't have done, but it's just who you bring in. I'd rather stick on with the manager that we got and see if he can turn the corner. I did like Ten Hag as well. I think he had the club's best interests at heart, but sometimes it just all conspires against you. And I didn't see the West Ham game yesterday, unfortunately, but apparently it was pretty poor second half, so we missed a lot of chances again. Yeah, I do like Thomas Frank. I think he's done brilliantly at Brentford. I think he's a really good guy. But again, making the step up to somewhere like United, a bit of a poison chalice maybe. And I'm not sure he'll leave somewhere like Brentford. I think he's got quite a good sort of deal going on there. So maybe not. But I do like him. I think his philosophies on football are pretty good. So yeah, I wouldn't mind. Someone like him would be a good shout, I think.
I think it was needed, but I'll always back the manager. But after his decisions that he's been making, like putting Mazraoui at the 10, you could tell he's lost it by then. He's lost his head, so I think it was needed. I think he'll be like an Ollie. I think he'll do some good stuff with the players. I think he'll rally them together, and I think he'll get some results, especially against that Chelsea game.